So LeBron James only played 29 minutes last night and the Lakers lost to the Denver Nuggets, and there was a lot of uproar because of that. One of the main things a lot of people were upset about was really the timing of LeBron James exiting the game. The Lakers were trying to come back. They just went on a run. And then at that time, that's when Darvin Ham subbed out LeBron. And then the Nuggets withstood that run and made a run of their own, pretty much breaking the game away. And they end up winning pretty easily. And then what we come to find out after the game was LeBron James is expected to play between 28 and 30 minutes a game per night. That is the minute restriction that the Lakers and the staff have essentially given themselves when it comes to LeBron James. And I'm going to talk about whether or not I think it's a good idea or not, because initially I did not understand Darvin Ham taking LeBron James out. But the more I have thought about it and sat up with it, I actually don't think it's a terrible idea. Now, we all know LeBron James is currently the oldest player in the NBA, so you do need to kind of worry about the mileage that you add to him, because he is still the best player on the team, even though the Lakers time and time again say that they want the team to run through Anthony Davis. It is clear LeBron James is still the best player on the Lakers roster, but he's also the oldest player in the NBA currently, and this is something that's new. Typically, when we see star players get this late in their career, they could ride behind somebody else. They could go down to the second option, the third option, or even sometimes the bench. That's really not the case here with LeBron. So how do you handle that? Well, if you decide that, okay, we've seen LeBron James start getting hurt the last few years. That is not the norm for his career. We've seen that he is getting tired. We have seen him pace himself more and more per game just throughout the game, right? Taking possessions off, lacking on defense. We have seen that from LeBron. Maybe if we lower his minutes, we build more depth, which the Lakers went and did, especially on the wing. Taurean Prince is going to be there. Remember, Vanderbilt is still dealing with that injury. So once he comes back, that lineup will be a little bit different as well. Cam Reddish, you're hoping could take that step up and be a good wing player. You have some pieces that should be able to give you some minutes. You're not asking LeBron James to just go down to 20 minutes per night. You're saying 28 to 30. Can we take off 6 to 8 minutes a night that somebody could come in and just hold it down, keep the fort alive, keep everything going, and just don't squander leads or don't get blown out? That is pretty much all the Lakers are hoping for in the situation. And of course, based off of last night, it looks like maybe that's not the case, but we have to remember, the Nuggets aren't just any team. They are the defending national champions. They are a team that most people should, in my opinion, view as the top dogs in the Western Conference, potentially even the top dogs in the NBA currently. They are not unbeatable, but as a team, they have that camaraderie, they have that chemistry, and you know they are a top team. They are an elite team. So maybe, just maybe, they played a better team yesterday. But what about the rest of the NBA? Are you playing the Nuggets every night? Absolutely not. Their next game is against the Phoenix Suns. Now, the Suns coming off a win against Golden State, they look good as well. I don't know if Bradley Beal will be playing in that game or not. It looks like Bradley Beal is more on pace to play over the weekend, but that's the next game for the Lakers. We'll see how it plays out there. But I think just about the rest of the games, I'm not mad at it. The Lakers showed depth. I really liked what I seen out of Taurean Prince. Anthony Davis is a whole nother subject, but the first half, Anthony Davis played really well. And we've seen this in the playoffs. AD goes up and down. So AD is going to give you those games where he's going to be able to hold it down by himself. But the main thing is, I believe 28 to 30 minutes per night with LeBron James. And let's say he gives you 70 to 75 games played in the season. He's a healthy LeBron. He's ready to go come playoff time. Even if you are a little bit of a lower seed, I think that's more beneficial long term. The LeBron James that's giving you 35 to 38 minutes per night. He's starting to get hurt. He's starting to get wore down. And now you're looking at a 60 to 65-ish games played. I think it's better long term to have a healthy, more fresh LeBron, because come playoff time, you throwing all this out the window. There's no way you're winning a championship with LeBron James playing 28 to 30 minutes come playoff time. Playoff time, he's going to give you those 35, 38, some games going 40 plus. But right now, regular season, where you have a team that supposedly has a ton of depth, you need those guys to step up. But if they play like what you thought a lot of these players will play like when you grabbed them, you should be able to win games. You should be able to stay over 500, and you should be able to get into the playoffs, even with LeBron James playing 28 to 30 minutes per night. So the more I think about it, I'm okay with it. I am okay with the minute restriction. You just need to get consistent play for the rest of the core. And you have to remember, they're not going to play the Nuggets every single night. That is not who they play every single night. You're going to beat a lot of other teams, even playing the way they played yesterday. Even with AD scoring 0 points in the second half like they did yesterday, the way they played last night, they will beat a lot of teams in the NBA with just that play alone. I expect AD will play a little bit better as things go on. I expect you get more help from Reeves, from DLloyd, those type of guys. Vanderbilt will help out as well whenever he comes back. So I'm not, like I said, I'm with it. I'm all for it. Save LeBron James until it really matters. Maybe a few games here and there, you do extend it. Maybe yesterday would have been a game that you extend. Maybe you do give him 30, 34 minutes. But for the majority of the season, I'm okay with it. We have seen it in the past where some workloads go down and then they're healthier come playoff time. But that is my thoughts and opinions on this situation. What do you guys think? Do you like the minute restriction on LeBron James? Do you think the Lakers should scrap it? And do you think, even with the idea to have the minute restriction, this is the hard part, do the Lakers follow it? Or do they say, hey, we play better with LeBron James on the court, let's play him more? You guys let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. It's DLloyd. I'm see you next time. Peace.